Shot clock at 6. Jones for 3, and he gets the bucket. Jones. He's got 11 points.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here's Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Lillard. 13-point lead. Outside, Jones. He feeds it to Howard. Three-pointer, Lillard. They grab their own miss. Davis kicks to Howard. Jones from outside. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 14 points for Freak.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Now, here's DeRozan. 26 points for him last game against Utah. And again, Toronto no luck. Jones with it. Lowry picks him up.
Move the ball.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Portland. Damari Carroll comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And then for Toronto, Lee's checked in for Williams. Corey Joseph comes in for Terrence Ross. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Kyle Lowry. It's DeRozan with the drive. They need this one, and the shot is good. DeRozan's got 6. Trailblazers leading by 15. Screen by Jones. Lillard, the pass to Jones. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Right here, Kevin, over these last 10 games on the Trailblazers schedule, this is how they stack up compared to the rest of the league. First in scoring, first in field goal percentage, and they're also #1 in three-point shooting. This is a team that loves to cast up shots from behind the arc.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Now, here's Beverley. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Joseph dishes the lead, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Well, close to... picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equals a transition point. Making defense move. Let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
#1. The fourth
Let the
spot
game
held by
come to
DeMar
you.
DeRozan.
You're forcing the issue too much.
Inside or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
Boy, it does smooth things out for a team to have a two-guard like one of the guys we're seeing there. I mean, you don't need to draw up anything fancy for these fellas. Just call an isolation and they'll get you something good.
Portland leading by 17. Outside, Jones. Pass to Plumlee. Takes it from 10. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone, and they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung together any stops like they needed to.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Beverly missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Plumlee kicks to Jones. And there's the pass to Carroll. And the three ball is good. Carroll's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Jones. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go.
It's taken them no time to build. This lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
Now here's Valanciunas. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here's Jones after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Here's Howard. Again, the Trailblazers score.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Lee sets a screen for Beverly. There's a screen. Over to the wing. Here's Simmons. Bangs home the trifecta.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Cullen passes to Jones. Screen by Howard. Portland moving the ball around. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. The shot by Carroll, no good. Raptors trail by 19. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Valanciunas. Plumlee with the rebound. Jones dishes to Howard. Carroll kicks to McCollum. Passes it to Jones. Pass to Howard. And again, it's Portland converting.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And that's it for the first. And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
You know, we got a group of guys who came in and bought into the offensive system, the defensive system.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another, have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So there's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science in that.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking it. Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Screen by Lee. On the wing, DeRozan. Jones, no one around him. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
There's a screen by Williams. Ross with it. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And again, no good by Toronto. Jones against DeRozan. Plumlee, the pass to Aminu. Outside, Jones. Davis sets a screen. Lillard misses.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
All right, I want everyone to give it up for your Blazer dancers.
While we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. 8th in scoring, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now, scoring whenever they need him to.
Muhammad, he's checked in for Mason. Plumlee to the left side wing. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Jones. To the inside, trying to find Muhammad. Gets it to him. And that one's good. Muhammad's got his first bucket in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He told Lee that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Second shot opportunity, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed.